Good morning students. Once again you are most welcome in our channel. Today I will teach the students of class 9th and subject is mathematics. Exercise is here 1.2 because I have taught 1.1 in previous videos. Okay, so you can check those videos, and today this exercise is 1.2. See here, short answer type questions. Question number 1. Without actual division, find which of the following rationals are terminating decimals. It means we have to tell here which part of these are these terminating decimals. Means 5 parts are given in the question. First is 13 upon 80, second part is 7 upon 24, third part is 5 upon 12, and fourth part is 8 upon 35. In this way, there are 4 parts, and last one, fifth part is 16 upon 125. So these are 5 parts given here, and we have to find which of in these parts are terminating decimals. Okay, but one thing remember here, we have to remind here, what is that thing? Without actual division, means we have to solve this question without actual division method. Okay, so how can it possible? We select here question number first and we solve here. Now in this way, first of all we have to get denominator. In this part 80 is our denominator, so we have to factor, we have to find its factor. So we write here prime factor of denominator, means denominator is 80, is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. How can? In this way, 80 you can write here, 2 4 are 8, 40, 2 2 are 4, 20, 2 1 are 2, 10, 2 5 are 10, and again 5 1 are 5. Means prime factors are here 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Means 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4 times 2 into 5. So we can write in this way 80 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. Now again we write here, question is here 13 upon 80. Now we can write it in this way. So now we can say that when the factors of, you can write the factors, the prime factors are denominator when we get in the form of 2 and 5. Means in the form of 2 and 5. 2 and 5. Okay, in this way also. It may be 2 into 5 and it will be 2 and 5 means alone. Suppose that 5 upon 2, it is also terminating decimal. Okay, and if it is written in this way, denominator is 5 only, then we can say this is also terminating decimal. Okay, it means our denominator should be in the form of 2 and 5. In the form of 2 and 5. Denominator should be in the form of 2 and 5. Okay, and no other digit, means no other number can be used. Okay, means only 2 and 5 should be there. Clear? So we see question here, first part 80. 80 is our denominator. So we can find here prime factors in this way. We get here, it is the form of 2 and 5. Means 2 is 4 times and 5 is 1 time. Okay? It means when we factorize it, we find 2 and 5. This term represents here that this part is terminating decimals. Okay? This part is terminating decimal. How can? We can solve again to check this. Our answer is right here. We can write in this way to solve here, and we can say that its denominator the factor of denominator is in this form, means 2 and 5, in the form of 2 and 5. So we can say that this fraction means 13 upon 80 is a terminating decimal, means it is a terminating decimal. But how can we can solve here to check? But question is here, you can give your answer, it's only answer. But how can it be possible? We can solve here. Same as we take here question 13 upon 80 and again now 13 upon, we can write in this form 2 into 2 into, because we have factorized it here, 80 is factorized here. Okay, now to solve it, we find here that we have to convert these numbers into 10 in the form of 10. 2 into 5 is 10, but here need 5, here need 5, here need 5 for making it 10. So we can multiply 5 here and 5 here, 3 times 5, and we can multiply 3 times 5 here and also in numerator, because we have to change here in numerator and denominator both. So 3 times 5 multiplied in numerator and same 3 times multiplies here denominator, and 4th time is always given here again. Okay, so in this way we can find here 10, 10, 10, 10 means 4 times 10. We can write here 13 into, we can solve in simple way, 13 into 5 5 is 25, 25 5 is 125. Okay, upon 5 to 10, 5 to 10, 5 to 10, 3 times 10 is equal to, now we can solve here, 13 5 is 65, carry on 6, 13 to 26, 26 and 6, 32, carry on 2, 32 2, carry on 3, 13 to 13, 13 to 3, 16. Means in this way we can write here 10 10 is 100, 100 10 is 1000. Okay, we can write in this way, and 110 is, remember, 1 2 3 is here and 4 term is here, means 4 times 10 is given. Okay, we can write here 4. Okay, 110 is here, 5 to 10, 5 to 10, 5 to 10 and 5 to 10, 1 2 3 4 times 10, 1 2 3 4 times 10. Okay, after that we multiply here. Now we solve here 1 2 3 4, 4 times 0 here, we can put decimal here, as in earlier classes. In earlier classes we can solve there, we could solve there here 5 2 6 1 means 1 2 3 4, after 4 digit 1 2 3 4 we can put here point, same as you can solve it easily here. So hence we can say that 13 upon 80 is a terminating decimal. Okay, now we can solve here second part also. Second part is 7 upon 24. Okay, means we have no need to solve in this way, but I have checked here to solve it, to show here. Okay, how can we can say this is terminating decimal, means it is completely divided by this, means 1625 is completely divided by 10,000 in this form, in this decimal form. So it is terminating decimal. But how can we say without dividing here? When we factorize is 80 is factorized in this form, means 2 and 5, in the form of 2 and 5. So we can say here this is terminating decimal. Okay, no need to solve it. But I have shown here that you can solve in this way and say it is terminating decimal. Okay, so same here, there is no need to solve. Okay, we can only factorize here denominator. Denominator means 24. 24. Factor of 24 is 2 2 ja 4, 2 ja 8, 3 ja 24. You can see here the denominator of 7 upon 24 with this fraction we factorize here, the prime factor of 24 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So we can say here that 2 is given, but 3 is also given here. Means 3 is also given here. It means this is not terminating decimal. So we can say that 7 upon 24 is not a terminating decimal. Okay, there is no need to solve in this way. I have solved here to show that it is terminating decimal. How can we say that? So we have justified here. Okay, we have justified here, but there is no need to solve. Okay, means you have to factorize only denominator and get prime factors. If you get here in the form of 2 and 5 only, 2 and 5, then it is terminating. Otherwise, other numbers it will be found, there is no terminating, means it is not a terminating decimal. Same as part third, it is very easy. You can solve all questions in this way. 5.12, first of all, select the denominator. Denominator is 12, and what is the prime factor of 12? You can find here 2, 2 ja 4, 3 ja 12. You can solve in this way also. You can use this formula by factorization. By factorization, we can solve here. Okay. We see here 2, 2 ja 4, 3 ja 12 means 2 is given, but here is 3 means it is not terminating. It is not terminating decimal. It is not terminating decimal. Okay, means either 2 or 5 should be there, or both 2 and 5, as in this case. 2 and 5 both are given, so this is terminating decimal. If all alone 2 is given, then terminating decimal. If all alone 5 is given in denominator, then also terminating decimal. When other term is coming here, then it is not terminating decimal. Part 4 we can see here 8 upon 35. 8 upon 35. We can again select denominator and factorize it. 35 means 5 7 ja 35. Here 5 is there, but 7 is also with this. So it is not terminating decimal. It is not terminating decimal. It is not terminating decimal. It is not terminating. It is not terminating decimal. Okay, in this way. Same as here, part 5 we can solve. Part 5 is 16 upon 125. Means we select denominator 125. 125 is equal to 5 into 5 into 5. 3 times. Means 5 is given. I have told that if 2 is all alone given or 5 is all alone given, also is called terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. Okay, this is terminating decimal. It is answer. Then in this way I have solved all 5 parts. Okay, it is very easy. There is no need to solve this type of question. Okay, because I have solved here, because you have to justify that how it is possible that you can say that terminating decimal. Okay. Now in these parts you can check. When you divide it, there will be no answer of completely divided, because something is repeating. Okay. So you can solve it in this way. Okay, thank you, class.